Sembawang Corp Industry. Okay, now what do I mean by buyer in control? Okay, first of all, how and where do you zoom in? Okay, so you see, Sembawang Corp Industry, I short from SCI. Yeah, okay, SCI is right here, it gaps up. Okay, and then there is a new trend that starts from here, right? So what you want to pay attention to is the start of this new trend. This new trend, is it lurking with danger or is it buyer in control? So one look at the chart right here, you should be able to tell. So how do you do it? Let me show you, right? You first of all, with any chart, you focus on the trading volume, transaction volume. The red and green bars are transaction volume. So what you're looking at is the spike. Not looking at. What you're looking for is the spikes. Okay, the spikes. The spikes in the transaction volume means that there is a high interest on that day. Okay, very high transaction volume achieved. So when you have got very high transaction volume achieved, you want to look up and see what kind of candles are you getting. The best is with such a long and high transaction volume, you want to see long white candle. Okay, that will signify buying. Okay, buying. So if you see high transaction volume and you look up and you see black candle, long one, it means that sellers are in control. Stay out of the stock. Don't buy the stock yet. Okay, so once you see a chart like this, Sembawang Corp Industry, long white, you know that buyers are in control. Not enough, yeah. You see long white doesn't mean that it is buyer in control. You also need to pay attention to when it is not going higher. What is it doing? Two things. When it's not going higher anymore, right here, you see that the candles are smaller and the transaction volume is significantly lower than this long white. Okay, so this tells you that the buyers are still in control and proceed to go higher and then consolidated. So during the consolidation, you need to read the clue over here. Okay, when it is not going up, what is the stock doing? What is the candle doing? You want to see, generally as a rule of thumb, you want to see small bodied candles or dojis, we call it in Japanese candlestick, with low volume. Okay, so this technique is called price action and volume analysis. Okay, so with this, you know what is the stock doing, like Sembawang Corp Industry. You can see every time when it stops going higher, it is consolidating. You will see the transaction volume is low. When it starts to go up again, you can see the volume spike up again. Okay, when it's not going up again, consolidating, it has got low volume. When it starts to move up again, it has got high volume. So isn't this signs of buying? So this is a very simple way of chart reading that anybody will be able to see it very clearly. Okay, so right now, Sembawang Corp Industry again rested. You see a low volume. It's not going up. What it's doing is consolidating. So low volume, it means that the buyer are still in control. So right here, we have certain degree of confidence that despite the stock market was bad during the most part of October, okay, we still confident that Sembawang Corp Industries is still a chart that has buyers in control, and that is how over the last few days it continues to trade higher. Okay, so this is one stock that me and my members has followed. Okay, we didn't buy here. We followed the stock faithfully and watched the stock develop candle by candle until this happened. This is when we buy it. Okay, this is when we buy it, and then when it stopped going higher, instead of panicking, okay, if you are not trained, you will be panicking. Oh no, shit, is it coming down? Oh, you sell DBS coming down, Sembawang Corp Industry will come down. No, don't think that way. Okay, every stock is different. So Sembawang Corp Industry, as it starts to pull back, yes, it is nerve wracking, but if you know how to read the chart, you will know that buyers still in control. We just need to wait and be patient. So long we don't see a long black candle, there is limited risk of downside. Okay, so that is for the daily chart. So everybody understand? Okay, if you understand, give me a fireworks of likes. Now I want likes. Okay, all this interaction can help me become popular in Facebook. So I hope you can give me your support. So can you understand how to read the candles now? Long white, high volume. When the stock is not going up, what is it doing? Volume must be low, candles must be small. Very, very simple rule and simple way of reading. You don't even need to use your MA of your or MACD or your RSI. No need. Okay, so let's continue. So Sembawang Corp Industry. Now, this is the daily chart. So I will always like to check on the weekly chart. What is it doing as well? Okay, now when I switch to the weekly chart, two time frame, daily chart, weekly chart, I need to get a sense of what is the stock doing. Okay, I need to get a sense of what is the stock. Is it bullish or bearish? Is a buyer in control or seller in control? So by studying both the daily and weekly chart, you can see very clearly that the buyers are in control in both time frame. So this stock is damn bloody obvious. Okay, damn bloody obvious. So take a look at the weekly chart. Okay, I'll give you a few seconds. You take a look at it. Can you see that the buyers are in control? Okay, if you can see, comment yes. If you cannot see, you comment no. Okay, never mind. Let me show you how to look at it. Okay, now okay, take a look at this. Come on. So this is the long white. You can see the volume spike. Then when the stock is not going up, you can see that it is consolidating, pulling down, right? Pulling down, pulling back, pulling down, pulling back. Okay, and look at the volume, high or low? It's low, right? So the next time when it starts to go up again, you see the volume spike comes in again, and when it's not going up again, consolidating, the volume is getting lower and lower and lower before the rally happens. Now, this pattern is one of the most powerful pattern that everybody should know. Okay, everybody should know. I can only show you what stock, okay, and whether chart buyer in control or seller in control. The timing when to buy is another topic. Okay, it's another topic. So let's take a look at this. Okay, weekly chart. Going up with high volume, when it's consolidating small candle, lower and lower volume, this is sign of buyers are still in control. Now take a look at the last three candles. So the last three candle is this week candle. Now this week candle is not fully formed yet because we are only Tuesday. Okay, we are only Tuesday, so you still got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, plenty of risk. So it doesn't mean that the money is in the pocket. It is not. Okay, it is not. It is just that by today, Tuesday, it was very bullish. Okay, the trading volume of today, Monday and Tuesday, you add up together, is as high as last week, Monday to Friday's volume add together. Okay, can you see how powerful it is? Today's transaction volume, the 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, you add together, is more than the 5 days of last week. So this week is confirmed going to be a high volume week for Sembawang Corp industry. Okay, and looking at the chart, there are no sellers. So if suddenly you see a black candle or shooting star, another very dangerous candlestick pattern, shooting star happen in Sembawang Corp industry, it means it is time to lock in profit. This stock is tired, it needs to rest. Okay, like this shooting star. Right, so if it comes with high volume, that is a warning sign in itself. So right now everything is fine. We just continue to hope that the T-Gong continue to go higher with volume, candle as wide as long as possible, and then close near the week high on the weekly chart. So we got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to achieve it. So if next few days you see low volume pullback like this, no need to panic. Okay, no need to panic. So this is how you read a chart. Now, after knowing how to read a chart, let us take a look at DBS again. Okay, DBS again. Okay, DBS again. Now, when I switch to DBS, okay, you will notice that the transaction volume is suddenly not as clear as Sembawang Corp industry. Okay, you will see the transaction volume is not as easy to spot as Sembawang Corp industry, isn't it? Right? So therefore, the same method cannot be applied on charts like DBS when the transaction volume doesn't give you a clue, okay, whether the buyer or seller is in control in this stock. Okay, so not every stock, every chart you can trade using this method. Only certain stock, like for example, we talk about Matex, okay? you will be able to see very obvious high and low volume. Now, these are the kind of chart that is the easiest to trade. Okay, easier to trade because you are able to see the imbalance of buyer and seller. What are the buyer and seller doing right here? Okay, so it makes it easier to read the chart of such stocks. Okay, if you look at DBS once again, you will see that these stocks are not easy. The high and low are not very obvious. So therefore, DBS I oftentimes will skip, not to trade it technically, or unless there's a very strong catalyst in the banking sector in Singapore. Otherwise, no, I will skip.
Please subscribe our YouTube channel and open the bell to get the notification of our new video. Also like and follow our Facebook page.